Hello, all of you beautiful people out there, and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Juha, and tonight I'm going to be reacting to UMK Uuden musiikin kilpailu 2024, the Finnish national selection for Eurovision this year. And when I say about reacting, I have to admit that I've been listening to the songs already, a few of them quite many times already, and I'm gonna go them through all of them here in the order that they were released or published, because UMK always delivers one video at a day. And we're gonna go through them all. I'm gonna give them my points and my predictions, which of these 7 wonderful songs is going to be the winner this year and represent Finland in Malmö. But without further ado, I have to say that after Kääriä last year, we are probably going to have high expectations for this year. And I think the expectations have been met with these 7 songs. They are all like really good. And they're like it's really hard to pick one, but I think we're gonna find one, probably. But yeah, let's start with the first one. That's actually Sighing Kicks with Dancing with Demons. Sighing Kicks came second a few years ago, 2 years ago, if I remember right. They are having another try at the UMK with their song, and this is how it sounds. And if you haven't seen the videos, you should check them out, because they are getting better and better. And actually like the fact that there's no lyrics this year in the video itself. Of course you can see them if you have the subtitles on. But about the song itself, actually I thought that when it was released, I instantly knew that the competition is going to be like really hard this year, because it's such a good song, and it gets better and better by the minute. And actually my favorite part is the really rocky part that starts like really soon in here. I think what is lacking is I think the chorus itself is not that catchy or powerful enough to be like a super good, but I can just imagine this being great live and on the stage. And what else can I say? It's a really good song to begin with. Yeah, that's Sighing Kicks. If I have to give them some points, I would say that Sighing Kicks would get a solid 9 from me. So that's like really high. I think this is gonna be in top 3 this year. Well done for them. Let's move on. Let's be fast. The second song that was released was by Sexmain, or Sexmane, however you want to pronounce it. The song is called Mania. Sexmain is a really famous Finnish artist, so I think everyone knows him. I haven't been listening to him that much, but I knew him. There's something missing from this song from my perspective, and I think it's the chorus itself that lets it down a little bit. It's well produced and the video is nice, but this is the part that I don't really get. It doesn't go anywhere. I might be the only one, but yeah, it's a nice song. I could listen to it on the radio, but I cannot see it performing on the Eurovision stage. So with that said, I think this is my least favorite of the year, and it's still not bad, so I'm gonna give it a 7 out of 10. But yeah, I haven't been listening to it many times, so I think it tells something about the song. Okay, let's move on to the third one by Sexmain. Nice to see you. Then we have Sara Sipola was it Siipola? Yeah, it's Siipola, Sara Siipola. And the song is called Paskana. And I like how foreigners pronounce the name Paskana. It sounds like so beautiful. You can come here, my cat is also having a reaction here. I think she's starting to sing something. Well, what can I say about Sara? What a beautiful voice, what a beautiful woman, and what a beautiful song. I'm really not into ballads, and if I am, I need them to be like really unique and powerful, and gladly this is. I think the chorus in this song is just so amazing. It's beautiful. Also, the lyrics are really, really good. I think this has the best lyrics of the year. I'm not quite sure if, because this is sung in Finnish, which is nice, but to the wider audience, do they get what it says? Because in the video and in the performance itself, it just seems like she's a effing wreck. But it's a beautiful lyric, and I really, really love this. I'm gonna give this a 9.5, and this is probably my #1 favorite to win the UMK this year. Well done, Sara. And I'm so surprised that I like ballad. Really. Oh, it builds up nicely. Oh, let's go on. #4. The song was released was Jesse Marking with Chloe. If I can find the play button here somewhere, that would be helpful. Well, this is a totally different story. We haven't had this kind of song in the UMK ever. This Afrobeat rapping pop. He is very skillful in what he does, and I really like the rhythm, and it makes me want to move. It's a happy song. It has to be said that Jesse has said that if he wins UMK, he's not going to Eurovision. If Israel is attending, don't ruin the camera. Hey. Sorry, my cat is doing things here that she is not allowed to do. You can show yourself. Okay, she's shy. And I think people are not gonna vote for him because of that. That's my perspective, or just an idea that's what's gonna happen. But anyways, the song itself is good. I really like listening to it. I like to dance to it. I would listen on the radio. But for Eurovision, I think this is not the one. So I'm gonna give it an 8. An 8 is good, right? Really good. Yeah, thanks, Jesse. You can continue glowing. Then we have, oh dear, we have the Windows 95 Man, and the song is called No Rules. And I seem to be missing the button here all the time. It goes, there it is. So, of course, I do appreciate the 90s vibe, and the rhythm, and the chorus is very good. My problem with this is that there's nothing new to the song. We have already heard this 30 years ago. And a little bit later also, because we have Günther, and this sounds very much like that. But I like the video. It has a good catchy melody. I can listen to it without problems, but other than that, it's just a funny act that I think we should not send to Eurovision. But I'm gonna give it a 7.5, just because it's a up-tempo, happy song, and I could dance to it if it played some disco somewhere in the small village somewhere. Windows 95 Man with No Rules. which point did I give it? 7.5 or something. Let's move on to the sixth one. Sini Sabotage, Scuori Moi. I think this was one of the songs that I was expecting the most because Sini is such a skillful artist that's doing a comeback. And oh boy, I was not disappointed when I heard this. And it has actually started to grow on me the more and the more I listen to it. And just the video itself is like crazy good. And it's probably because Sini is who she is. Yeah. I like the lyrics, the deeper meaning of them, but for some they might sound just a bit too sexual, so I think it's been like underappreciated because of that. But it's gonna be a crazy jam on the stage, and it's gonna be just like beautiful. I'm quite sure about that. And I have to say this is my second favorite of the year after Sara. I think Sara and Sini are the ones for me. And Scientics probably number 3. But I don't know, I think it's controversial, so I think it's probably not gonna win because of that. I don't think the whole country is gonna fall in love with this one. But oh boy, we're gonna dance to it later this summer, all year, in every club in the Europe, hopefully, at least in Finland. By Sini, did I give any points? 9.25. Would that be okay? Just little under Sara. Okay, the last one we have Mikael Gabriel and Nublu with Vox Populi. Okay, there's a collaboration between probably the most famous rappers from Finland and Estonia. I have no problem with that. They're very skillful at what they do. I do have a big problem with the song. I think this is trying to be something that... Is it trying to like copy something? I'm not quite sure. Maybe Kääriä. But I don't like the wave tempo on the beat. And also what's really doing it for me is it's the chorus that just say Vox Populi, Vox Pop. I think it sounds like a children's song. Yeah. I'm like having a headache. So I have to admit that the two biggest disappointments for me are this year are the biggest artists in Finland, Sexman and Mikael Gabriel. But that also happened last year when Robin attended, and he was probably the most famous of the whole bunch, and his song was the most boring of the all. I like this part though, the chorus part is really good. Yeah, chorus thing is always nice. But yeah, I'm gonna give 6 point something, 6.8. About the same as Sexman. Those are the bottom two. Bye. Yeah. So after that, I have to say Sara Siipola. I'm almost confusing the name. And Sini Sabotage and Cyan Kicks are my number 1, 2, and 3. Sara is probably number 1, but after that anything can happen. I would be glad to send any of those 3 to Eurovision. Number 4 would be Jesse, but I wouldn't send him. Windows 95 would be my number 5. I wouldn't send them either, but those 2 are really good songs. And then we have Sexman and Mikael Gabriel and Nublu. And the songs aren't bad either. They are just not like really good. Yeah, that's my opinion. And I would say that the odds are in Sara's favor, but we have to wait until the live performances because that could change everything. And I wish them all the best in the 20th of February. We'll be rooting for all of them. Thanks for joining. Let me know what you think. of the 7 songs. Do you agree or disagree? And we'll meet in Tampere. Bye.